Hello everybody, here we are, and we're back to a sunny day in Moscow. In fact, the weather's been really nice since Thursday, so about 3 days. So, how can I take advantage of this situation? Well, basically, I'm going to use the light to do a little follow-on to my feature last week about Casios. As you can see, I have 9 solar-powered watches, and 6 of them are still Casios, whether we like it or not. I do, however, have 3 non-Casios. Good, eh? First of all, we have our ever-popular Citizen Echo Drive. It might not be the most handsome model in that range, but I like it for its legibility, and of course for the Echo Drive, the solar power part, which makes it very useful. Next we have the Tactical Frog solar powered chronograph with the VS75 movement designed by Seiko. As I said in a previous video, you can get a similar model of watch from Seiko, but for rather more money. And I like this one. I actually like the dial colour, and you've got the screw-in pushers and the crown, so that gives it a bit more water resistance than the Echo Drive, which has 100 metres of water resistance. This claims 200. I do, however, think, let me just show you, so we can get the focus reasonably good. Yeah, is that the Echo Drive has much greater legibility than the Tactical Frog. I mean, look at that date window on the right. It's not much use at all, is it? Whereas the one on the Echo Drive is fairly readable, and you also got the design of the sub-dials is better on the Citizen. You've got the small second sub-dial is a lot easier to pick up, and the 24-hour dial on the Citizen is quite small because you don't need it very often, whereas with the Tactical Frog they're kind of equally sized. The sub-seconds and the 24-hour are, but the chronograph is a bit small. So do I have a preference? My answer is not really. I think they're both brilliant watches. The Tactical Frog also has a superb strap, and I'm going on a little bit now, so I'm going to go on to something else. Arguably, my favourite solar power chronograph is this one from Boltony, so it's another AliExpress treat. This also has screw-in pushers and a crown, although it only claims 100 metres, which is plenty. I've always said that if I'm wearing a watch and it needs more than 50 metres of water resistance, I'm in trouble because I can't bloody swim. And besides which, it came with this rather lovely leather strap, so it's one of the few straps on an AliExpress watch that I haven't changed when I received it. It's really nice. The basic dial is legible. The date window is, well, not much use, but there's no 24-hour sub-dial, so it doesn't really matter. You can tune that out. And yeah, so the sub-dials are big enough that you can time a boiled egg or some spaghetti with this. So what's not to like? Just for a wrist check, I'm wearing my Tandurio field watch. I've had this piece for the better part of 3 years. At one point I thought it was broken, but the gears seem to have rehabilitated slightly by themselves, and it winds nicely, it hacks. And as for timekeeping, well, I set this I think on Tuesday, 5 days, and it's lost about 12 seconds, so I will take that. If you can read the tiny digital displays, you can on camera, but they're not so easy with the naked eye, if I can read them. I synchronised these last Saturday when I was doing my little Casio video, and they're both keeping very, very good time. which is not the case with my G-Shocks. So there we are. Yeah, basically these are the AQ S810 something or other series, with the both advertising the tough sole. I didn't really show you the grey and orange one last week, but as I say, I like them both. The Postman Pat is one of my favourites anyway, and that has some loom on it, which is more to be said for the one on the right. Although, you know, they're not the most comfortable things in the world to wear, but you soon get used to them, and the utility of these things, because, alright, you've got a small digital display, but I can read it with my crap eyesight and without glasses. And they have things like, they have a timer, they have an alarm, they have stopwatch, they have world time even. So you just get that with a push of one of the pushes. I think it's a mode 1 at the 8 o'clock. But yeah, I do like both of these, and they didn't cost very much, which is also a consideration. And I don't know, what I really wanted to make this video for was just to let you know is I'm making a trip abroad next month, going to the UK partly for holiday, partly for paperwork. And yeah, I don't know if I've got some money, I might try and pick up. There's another Casio I've seen. It's a AQ12 or something with a slightly bigger digital display and the solar power. So that's on my wish list, because the Casios, I think I mentioned before, they do cost a lot here. But I got the two non-Casios from AliExpress, and they're both fantastically good value for money. But these, you can't go wrong if you don't mind plastic. So that's me. I'll probably make another video before I go away. In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely Sunday. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.